Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the fucking podcast, mate. Shout outs to Lean Gains. Lean Gains isn't here with me today, so I don't have the camera with me, so I'm doing a strict audio. Okay, strict audio, making love to the mic on the fucking daily. Lean Gains is skydiving. Apparently he's got better things to do, aka jumping out of a fucking plane. He's been doing it for like a week now or something. Fucking crazy cunt. But, yeah, so I'm here, gonna do the podcast. I'll set the scene for you right now, alright? I'm gonna give you see the scene. Just finished training, got back to my apartment, cold as fuck, fucking Monday fucking afternoon, probably, it's actually after, it's like 5 o'clock right now. Daylight savings, so it's light. Cold, windy Melbourne fucking weather, wind's blowing, it's freezing, just finished training. Dirty as fuck apartment, staring out at the fucking backpackers across the road. Life's good, bro. Life's good. Alright, so I put a post up on Instagram saying you wanted some questions answered. I'd do it in the next podcast. And I need to edit the one from Sydney. I'm a lazy cunt. I haven't had time. Well, I've had time, but I've just been lazy. So I'm probably going to edit that on my day off from work in a couple of days. I mean, day off of training after work in a couple of days. But I thought I'd just get this one up, you know, for you fucking keep your ears all fresh and stimulated. Fill you with some wisdom, change some lives, you know. Shout outs to all the cunts out there doing it tough. Shout outs to the Tinder chicks. Shout outs to all the cunts out there trying to live a nice, happy life. But, and make a difference, you know. Shout outs to all the cunts on high carbs. Okay, so let me just, I've actually, fucking, this mic sounds fucked up. I've actually, got a few things to talk about, you know? A few little, I'll just share with you what I've been thinking about the past couple of days before I answer these questions. Like, I was thinking the other day, man, I get into these moods sometimes, you know? I get into these fucking moods, and some people can attest, you know, understand what I mean by this. But sometimes I just get into these moods of appreciation, okay? An appreciative mood. You know, I'm not always appreciative. I don't always wake up in the morning and go, fuck, dude, like, I love my life. Like, I'm so appreciated. Like, I don't thank God every morning. I'm human, bro. I don't get up, you know, and people often just try and portray what they want you to see. So people say, oh, yeah, every day in the morning I get up and thank God. It's bullshit, bro. You know, everyone has days where they get up and they fucking can't be fuck going to work, and, you know, they don't appreciate fuck all. You know, they don't appreciate their family. They don't appreciate anything. But, you know, lately I've been feeling appreciative, man. I don't know what it is, man. I just wake up. I was telling my mum this the other day on the phone. I just wake up with this feeling in my stomach. I don't know what it is. It's just like a fuck. It's just like the fuck mate moment. Like, fuck. It's just heaps. I don't even know what it is. It just feels heaps good. Like, I just get up feeling like, I don't know, like I'm going to ride a kangaroo to work smoking a ciggy and having a big jumbo coffee, like, and just ready to kill people and rip heads off lines and take on the world, and it just feels sick, and I've really just been embracing that feeling while I have it, and I just love it, dude. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like I'm destined to do something. I don't even know what it is, bro. I feel like it's something that you can't get, you can't teach, you can't learn. It's just a feeling you get. I feel like once your life gets to a certain point, sometimes you just have these feelings, and it's just like, fuck, like I've never felt like this before. It's one of these feelings, like I've never felt like it before, like just so, I'm not going to even say positive, I'm just so content, I was just like at ease, almost like at ease with like where, like what's happening, do you know what I mean? And on a bigger scale, like it was just, the mind was calm. And I'm not trying to talk myself up here, but I'm just trying to say, like, it's a journey, people. Like, you need to go on that journey, because, like, the more you explore, the more you develop yourself, the more you dig into your own mind, eventually you'll get to the point where I feel like I'm still learning and trying to get better, but I feel like I'm becoming at ease. You know, my mind doesn't wander like it used to. I don't wander in the bad way. I don't have all these negative thoughts like I used to. I don't have any. I just feel at ease all the time. Very calm, very, you know, neutral. It's a very, you know, it's just a nice feeling to have when you get up and just feeling calm and at ease, you know. It's nice to wake up and not have a lot of money in your bank account and feel at ease. It's nice to wake up in the morning and, you know that you're not the biggest cunt. Know you're not the strongest cunt. Know you're not, and just be at ease in your head. You know, it's a fucking feeling that takes time to get to, but when you get to it, man, it's pure bliss. You know, it's a nice feeling to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I don't need a teacher at uni to tell me how good I am. I don't need a girl to tell me how big I am. I don't need someone to tell me how attractive I am. I don't need 1,000 fucking dollars. I don't need to drive. I ride a bike, bro. I don't need a car. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to hang out with fucking 100 people a day to make myself like feel like I'm friendly. I'm not lonely. Fuck that. I like being a fucking loner. I love that shit. Do you know what I mean? I love that shit. I love that shit so much now. Like, if I picked out all these goats who get pissed on the fucking weekend, just fuck 100 dudes and all girls or whatever, and go out and get pissed, and on fucking paper, they're fucking successful. They have degrees and they have all this, and they're quote unquote, very, they have a lot of friends. But bro, deep down, they don't have that feeling like I have when I get up in the morning. They're lonely. They're looking for something. They always want more. Enough is never enough. Do you know what I mean? They're looking for it. They're chasing something that's not there by buying iPhones, by going out every weekend. Nothing wrong going out every weekend, but, doing things they don't want to do deep down, but they think that's what's going to make them happy. I got a promotion, on to the next one. I got a new car, I need a better car. I need this, and it's like, bro, the more stuff you own, the more it just fucks you, the more it controls you, the more you live by material objects. You want to live by the feeling, you want to live by that emotion, you want to live by that mental state. Because really, that's what it's all about. That's what the world's about, dude. It's just how you view it. Now, this is what I've been thinking, like, I've been feeling so appreciative, and I've been having these moments, like I had it the other day, like I was at work. I get to work early, dude, and I'm sitting on the side of the curb. You know what I mean? I'm sitting on the side of the curb on dirt, eating the dopest fucking Quest bars out. Shout out to all the cunts who think cookies and cream's the best Quest bar. So I'm having a few Quest bars, 3 to be exact, some fruit. I'm sitting on the curb, 5:30 in the morning. The sun is just like not up yet, but it's starting to rise. The wind's blowing in my face. It's chirping, and I'm in a nice neighborhood about to go into work. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, fuck, dude, life is fucking beautiful. I also had another moment like that when I was in Wollongong. Shout out to my boy Lean Gains. We're in Sydney for a fucking weekend. And I was training at this gym in Wollongong, shout out to Definition Fitness, having a shit workout. Not a shit workout, I just didn't feel too good, which is okay. But it's a beach town, and when I go outside in between sets, because they leave the roller door open, the fresh air is just blowing in my face, and it feels like almost like you come full circle. Like you're sitting there and the wind's hitting your face, and you go, this is what life's about, man. Like, this is what it's about. Like, how beautiful is this shit? Really fucking think about it. Think about it in the sense that when you, like, look up, I was walking to the gym just before, and I was looking up, and I saw these clouds and shit, and I'm like, bro, isn't it fucking... It's a mind fuck when you think about it. Like, there's like 100-foot fucking, 50-foot sharks in the fucking sea. Like, I'm looking up and I'm looking at the sky with clouds. Like, fucking clouds, dude. Like, think about that. Clouds and sky, and I'm walking on a fucking planet called Earth, which is some big fucking dome in some big fucking galaxy, in some big fucking solar system, whatever. Like, how fucked up is that shit? That's some shit in fucking movies, bro. That's some Thor shit. Think about it. Like, I'm looking at trees right now, something that's coming out of the fucking ground, and it's like 50 foot high. Like, it's insane when you think about how crazy the Earth is and how, like, privileged you are to live in it. You have to look at your life as a privilege. You have to look at your heartbeat as a privilege. Okay? I'm not saying always be fucking appreciative, but it's a privilege to be alive. Do you know what I mean? Like, dude, how fucking intense is that? You look up at the there's a moon at night, bro. There's a big fucking round fucking thing that's some big fucking cunts, like basketball, lacrosse ball looking fucking thing in the sky at night. Like, doesn't that G you up? That jacks me up. It jacks me up so much to the point that if there's a big fucking bowl like that in the fucking sky, that's that fucking big, I can do anything. I can be whatever I want to be. I can do it. I'm getting G'd up, dude. I can be whatever I want to be. I can be as strong as I want to be. I can have the most... You can do whatever you fucking want, man. Think about it. Think about just the craziness of the life, the world we live in, the shit that goes on, man. The good shit, the bad shit. Think about it. Think about the wildlife. Think about the sky. Think about just the weird weather bullshit. Think about all these complex fucking things, and then you want to sit there and fucking say you can't do something, bro? Every day something crazy happens that's just out of, like, some crazy astonishing thing that is just the biggest mind fuck when you think about it, but you just let it go unseen. Do you know? You let it go unseen and you don't appreciate just, like, the craziness. Like, I don't know how to word this, but you don't appreciate just, like, the miracle of the world itself, the miracle of the environment, the miracle of the, like, you know what I mean? Just the, people driving cars, like, people ride bikes, like, you know what I mean? Like, dudes are getting jacked, like, you know what I mean? They're lifting weights and their muscles are it's just crazy how much shit's like that. And then you got to think about it in the sense of, like, if there's fucking deep fucking ocean sharks in that trench out in Japan who fucking have no eyes, bro. Have no fucking eyes. They look like some monster scary bullshit. You can do anything. You can be anything. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. And that's why you got to keep listening to the podcast, because I'm going to G you up on the daily. I'm going to G you up. I'm going to fill your head with the shit you want to get your head filled with. Okay? Fill it up with the stuff you need to keep hearing it. You have to keep hearing it. You have to keep saying it. Even if you don't believe it, keep saying it. Keep fucking telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself you're the champ. Keep telling yourself you're jacked up. Keep telling yourself you're strong. Keep telling yourself you're confident. Even if you're not confident, believe you're confident. Even if you don't believe you're confident, say it enough times until you become confident. You're a creature of habit. Okay, you're a creature of habit. If you keep telling yourself you're strong, eventually you'll be strong. If you keep squatting good every day, eventually you're going to squat good. If you get up every fucking day at 2 a.m. to take a piss, every day you're going to get up at 2 a.m. and take a piss. If you train every day and then eventually one day you don't feel like training, because you've done it so many times, you'll train. Okay? And you just have to have the right state of mind. Because really, it's all state of mind. Okay? It's all state of mind. You know, I've said this before, you know, you see stuff and then you would create the attachment to that, like, you know what I mean? Like, on this big wavelength, it's like a big wavelength, it's like a big spectrum, if you think about it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, dudes will tell you, like, even just little ideas that kept planted into your head that you believe is true and then it becomes reality. Like, dudes will tell you that if you have money, by default, you need to be happy. So when people aren't happy when they have money, they get sad and they kill themselves. Think about all the rich people. Okay, think about all the rich people. They don't wake up with that feeling I'm talking about. They're still searching for it. Okay. Also, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit. Because you can live the rock star lifestyle you want. You don't have to you don't have to have a BMW to have it, bro. You don't have to have all this shit to live that life you want. To have that feeling in your gut. It all starts in your head, man, because without your head, you're nothing. Without everything you see is a process. It's, you know, you have to see it with your eyes, go through the head, and then you interpret the information, and then you see it's complex fucking shit, but think about it like that. You choose what you want to see, you think what you want to think. Alright, that's my little topic, little rant. I hope that G'd you up a bit, because it G'd me up, dude. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go toe-to-toe in the car park with some cunt out the back of Coles, okay? And another thing I was thinking about is just, I'm going to make a separate topic, a separate podcast on this, but I think traveling is one of the most fucking cool things on the planet, dude. Do you know what I mean? It's just cool. Do you know what I mean? The things you get out of traveling, I'm going to have a whole podcast on it, like I said before, but like, just, there's so much stuff you get out of traveling, and I can't even get into it right now because, like, it'll take me 2 hours to talk to you about traveling and why I think that regardless if your mum's a fucking slut on a pole dance every night of the week who fucking hates you, regardless if your mum gives you $1 million a week, everyone needs to fucking travel. You have no excuse. I know dudes who work fucking 100 hours a week by themselves, no support to travel, and I know dudes who get money from their mum to travel. Both of them should travel. You can't be sitting there thinking, feeling sorry for yourself, saying, oh, I've had no one to support me, I can't go travel even though I can make enough money if I wanted to. You can't go be there sitting, oh, my mum's going to give money, I don't want to be a selfish cunt and go travel. Fuck that. If you got the opportunity, go. Create the opportunity, more like it. But I was just thinking, like, it's crazy how when you travel, you pick up so many little things and smells and sounds and stuff that, like, it just takes you back, man. Like, I was walking in the supermarket there and I had this smell of smoke and shit, and it took me straight back to Jordan, man. It took me straight back to Jordan in the Middle East, in Egypt and wherever. And it was just crazy. It's another full circle moment. I smelt it and I felt it in my gut. I'm like, fuck, dude, that reminds me of it reminds me of coming down from the gym in Jordan and sitting and I used to eat this ice cream bar every day after the gym in Jordan, you know. And back then I really wasn't happy with my training. You know, I wasn't loving it, but I was still doing it. And it was just so nice to finish the training session. You come down, you get that nicotine hit, you get whatever, you have the post-workout ritual you do. And I'd have this ice cream and I'd go on Instagram at the internet cafe. And it just took me back there, dude. And it was just fucking insane when I thought about it. Hey, like, it was just fucking insane. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm going to get... Fuck, I feel like an MC on the mic just talking so fucking quick, like, fucking what, shouts to all the cunts in the UK, I'm going to be in the fucking UK in like 2 months, like, fuck what? So quick, bro, so quick. That's called talking fitness. But I'm going to start at the top of these questions on Instagram. I'm going to try and go through them and answer them as best as I can. And what you probably find with all these questions is they're all linked, bro. They're all linked. Like, I'm probably going to give a lot of the same responses because, as you know by now, I'm not one of these fucking sets and reps dudes. I'm not one of these macro dudes. I'm not one of these fucking whatever dudes, okay? I'm keeping it 100% real. I keep it what I think, what I would do, you know what I mean? I keep it a holistic approach, okay? I give it a big picture. You got to look at it as a big picture approach, because when I'm giving you this advice, I'm giving you advice as long term. anyone can train twice a day, but can you train twice a day for 2 years, for 5 years? I'm thinking long term, because long term and sustainability, if you can sustain something long term, you're going to get the results regardless. Okay, like I said before, you're a creature of habit. If you create the habit, you do it for long enough and you sustain it, you're going to get jacked, you're going to get whatever you want to do, you're going to be a happy cunt, etc. But here we go. First question: what is your short-term goal and long-term goal? Hashtag it is what it is. Sick cunt, it is what it is. New G, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'll give it to you quick. All right, my short-term goal right now, my short-term, and he didn't specify training goal or life goal, but I'm going to give you my life goal. I'm assuming it's a big picture goal. All right. So my short-term goal right now is, and over the years, I've like changed short-term goals. Like it used to be just be training short-term goal, and I realized that like I couldn't even achieve the short-term goal because it wasn't like I wasn't focusing on the bigger picture, and so like this small percentage of my life was just, which is training. I've tried to make a big percentage of my life, which fucked me up. The moment I started making training a smaller percentage of my life and focused on everything else, my training went through the roof. Like that's just how it works. So my short-term goal now is to become a better human being every day. Okay, not even every day, every second. Make good decisions every second. You're a product of your actions. I mean, your actions are a product of your thoughts. Okay, I'm trying to word it right, but you know what I'm fucking saying. Okay, this isn't no scripted ET fucking hip hop preacher, whatever the fuck cunt's name is, shit, where it's all written down and it all sounds good and it's all smooth. I'm giving you straight from the heart, bro. Okay, I'm just trying to become a better person every second. Every thought I have, I'm trying to make it a positive thought. Every step I take, I'm trying to make it a good step. Every decision I make every single day, I'm trying to make better. Okay, so short-term goal is to become a better human being. Okay, what can I do right now to be better? Can I stand a bit straighter? Can I think a bit more positive? Should I clean, like after this I got to clean my house, and when I do that, I bet you I'm going to feel like I don't want to do it, but in my head I'm going to think about what like I need to. That's what I need to do. That's going to make me better. That's going to, I set that goal an hour ago to clean my house after the podcast. I need to fulfill it. Okay, so short-term goal is to become a better person. Long-term goal, I would say, you know what I mean? I think my long-term goal, and now as I've gotten a bit, I'm only 20, but as I've gotten a bit older, and I feel like I'm a bit of an old soul, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I feel like, I know this will sound a bit arrogant, but it's not, but I feel like I matured very fast mentally. I don't know why. I had a lot of shit happen to me last year, but I still don't know how I matured so mentally. I think it's, I don't know. I think I was lucky. I think I started seeking it. But I'm happy I matured good, mentally good before, a lot of other people, because it's taken me to places I never thought I'd go. Mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. But my long-term goal now that I've gotten older, before when I was younger, it was very superficial. Make lots of cash, have a nice hot wife, drive this X car, be jacked and tanned, do all this shit, lift a lot of weight, be cool, everyone think I'm cool. And I'm keeping it real. That's what I thought. A lot of people think like that. But now, I don't know what it is, man. It comes back to that feeling. I just want to change people's lives. Like, when I die, I want people to say, I don't want people to say, oh, Abdullah made me do this. Nah, fuck that. I want people to live their lives. I want it to be bigger than me. Okay, I want it to be bigger than me. I want to change the world, but people not know who I am. I want to be that cunt in the shadows. You know what I mean? Who just created an ideas man. Just put ideas in people's heads, and then people didn't. It's not like they buy T-shirts that say my name on it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that. I don't want to get credit for it, because at the end of the day, if you change one person's life, they go and change someone else's. It's not just you, bro. It's a community. I want to change the world. I want to change so many people's lives and sit back, and then they go, who's Abdullah Zainab? Do you know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean? Who is that guy? He's nobody. Exactly. I am nobody. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's just crazy. It's crazy. That's why I love people who start things that don't include their name, because they want it to be bigger than them. It's like dudes who have gyms that their gym isn't linked to their name. They want to create a community that's bigger than them. I want to change people's lives in a way that's bigger than me. It's not one-on-one. It's not you charge me $70, I change your life. It's like I spread the message so much, and then they spread the message, and everyone spreads the message, and it changes people's lives. That's my long-term goal, straight up. Change people's lives, change the world for the better. Okay, change the world for the better. I know everyone's going to be saying that's so cheesy and gay and shit, but it is, dude. It is. You have to have big long-term goals like that. You can't have these fucking shit long-term goals. You need to have some big fucking picture long-term goal That's how you're going to get through life. That's how you're going to get driven, okay? That's when you have a bad workout and it doesn't fucking matter, dude. Because, like, you're like, dude, I'm trying to change people's lives, bro. I'm not trying to deadlift X amount of reps per day. Like, yeah, that's a goal you should stick to. But it's like, dude, like, let's keep it real. Like, my goal's way bigger than that, okay? A bad workout isn't a bump on the road. But, you know, my path's so fucking big and so fucking long that I can't sweat the details like that. I'm trying to change people's lives. I'm not just trying to have a good workout every day of the week. All right, that's that goal fucking question wiped out. Boom, first one down. Making good time on this. Favorite hobby? Lifting weights. Okay, I'm not going to go any further than that. When are you going back to the States? Matt Donovan 3. I'm going to be in the States in a month, okay? In 1 fucking month, bro. I don't know what day. I don't know what date. All I know is that in 4 fucking weeks, approximately 4 to 5, I will be in America. I'll be hitting it hard. After fucking that, I'll be going to fucking London. I'll be going to fucking Europe. I'll be going to fucking the Middle East. I'll be going fucking everywhere. Like, it's gonna be fucking sick. Like, but fuck, yeah. So I'm gonna go to America. I'm gonna go to Europe. All that. I'm going traveling, bro. Doing my thing. I'm a traveler, bro. I'm a wanderer. I need to do it. I'm craving it. I'm craving that fucking everything about it. I'm craving the new fucking smells. I'm craving meeting new people. I'm creating fucking new mates. I'm just excited about it. So in a month time, roughly, I'll be back in California. And I'm excited, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm just jacked up about it. I can't wait. If you're in fucking there and hit me up, okay? If you're in London, hit me up. If you're in the Middle East, hit me up. If you're in Paris, hit me up. If you're in fucking Amsterdam, hit me up, because I'm going to be there. Same thing. If you're in Melbourne, this goes both ways, bro. I always talk about this couch surfing, floor sleeping, you buy me dinner, I buy you dinner, you let me sleep on my couch lifestyle. But I'm like, bro, if you want to do that, and, like, do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you fucking wanted to come to Melbourne, and the only person you knew was me, hit me up. Hit me up. Come to my house. Sleep on the floor. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not a fucking weird cunt and I wake up in the middle of the night and you're standing next to my bed jacking off, I don't care, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care, because I've had people take me under their wing and I do the same thing, bro. You can't just be old take. If you want to come to me, you come to me. I don't give a fuck. I'll show you a good time, bro. Like, I'm going away, and I think people are coming over from New Zealand or wherever to, you know, Melbourne for the Oceanas and shit, the powerlifting meet here. Bro, I'm going to give the keys to whoever wants to come here, bro. I don't care. They can stay in my free apartment, dude. Come on, bro. Let's get it. You know what I mean? It works both ways. But I'll be back in America soon. What keeps you motivated to keep going? F. Moran Framono Jr. 1991. What keeps me motivated to keep going? The bigger picture, like I said before, that feeling, that drive to the long-term goal, that drive to change people's lives, that drive to be a better person every second of the day. That what keeps me going. All right. So Amir Zaki, are you a practicing Muslim? Yes, I am a practicing Muslim. Triple swagger. When was the last time you took pingers? Fuck off, mate. Cold stare. Do you do it all for Alan or just some things for Alan? Well, I do equal parts for Alan and I do it for H. Alan and H are two different people. Alan, funny story is, bro, I met Alan at PTC in South Melbourne. Fucking, he's a sick cunt, eh? He's like do you know, he reminds me of like Eric Helms, but like a mini Eric Helms. You know what I mean? Like, just like everyone knows who Eric Helms is, but no one knows who Alan is. Like, Alan reminds me of Eric Helms. Just hella intelligent, hell cool, hell nice, hell friendly. Funny thing is, he was like the lab rat for Eric Helms' protein study, which just fucking sick cunt. Another dude who loves to travel. One of those dudes you want to surround yourself with. Shout out to Alan if he's listening. You're a sick cunt. All right, Sam Vincent, you have a drink. Not really, bro. To be honest with you, I know everyone's gonna say, "Oh my god, I'm telling you. You said you're a practicing Muslim, and now you're saying you fucking drink sometimes, bro." I don't care, okay? Like, my problems are my problems, okay? If my, faults as a Muslim or whatever you want to call it, my faults that's me, dude. But to be honest, I actually don't even drink that much. I don't even like drinking. The problem is, I've got a very addictive personality, dude. If I'm having a Panadol before every bed at night, you bet your fucking ass I will have it every night for my whole life. That's why, that's why I was addicted to sleeping pills for like a year, 6 months, you know what I mean? I couldn't go to bed without taking sleeping pills, to Mazepam, whatever, all the benzos and shit. I couldn't go to bed without taking them. Every night I got into bed, I probably would have went to bed, right? I probably would have slept. But in my head, I'm thinking, I'm not going to sleep, fuck, boom, 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 4 to Mazepam's down, 4 Alazpam's down, whatever, all the bends, I wake up, 5 hours later, I'd have another 2. the half-life of like temazepam's like 4 hours. I'd have like 4, I'd get up at like 4 hours later, I'd have another 4, and then I'd wake up in the morning feeling like the biggest shit cunt known to man. But do you know what I mean? I've learned that I've got such an addicted personality that I can't be fucking with that shit, dude. I can't be fucking with that shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to drink, I drink to get pissed. I don't drink for flavour. So I try and really eliminate it unless it's a big occasion where I personally feel I need to drink. I want to drink. I want to, not pressured in by anyone else. Alright? So that's it. Ever done a nang? I don't know what that is. How do you force yourself to wake up and get shit done on days when you have to? I sleep right through my alarm. Okay. Can't saying how do you get motivated on days you have no commitments. Well, bro, if you got no commitments, fuck it. Don't do anything. If you wake up in the morning and you go, alright, I'm going through my checklist. What do I have to do today? Okay, day off training. Boom. Don't have school. Don't have work. I don't have to do anything for that long-term goal. I don't have to do anything for that short-term goal. All I want to do is just relax and chill and just have a nice, quiet day. Have a nice, quiet day, bro. It doesn't matter. If you want to stay in bed till fucking 5, do it. Just because cunts say you're lazy, do it. You don't have to do it. Do it, bro. Do it. Just make sure you're not slacking on everything else you need to do because you're being a lazy cunt. That's it. If you don't have stuff to do anything, dude. Sit on the couch. Chill by yourself. Think. Breathe. You need that downtime, you dude. You need to sit there and relax. You need to sit there and chill. You need to sit there and think. Thinking is one of the most productive things you can do, okay? Don't hide away from thinking. Don't be one of these cunts who have to sit on their phone all the time and do all this bullshit. Think, bro. Get inside your head. Think. You know what I mean? Think of things you want to do. Think of things, plans you have. Create these good ideas. Create these good habits in your head. But that's it. That's what I reckon. Next guy asks, do you fear that paleo nutritionists will purge the world on cereals and breads one day? Not a single insulin spike I've ever seen that day. I cry. I don't even understand that question, bro, about paleo, but fucking, I'm going to get a paleo rant right now. Boom, get set, get your fucking hands on your chairs, get G'd up, get your coffee in your hand, get your Coke in your hand, get your Monster in your hand. Let's get ready. I'm going to fill you in on why I think paleo is fucked, alright? I think paleo is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever fucking heard. I think it's a gimmick. Hands down, I think it's a gimmick. Do you know what I mean? There's a certain way to go about diet, okay? And that is, eat more carbs than you eat protein, eat less fat than you eat protein. That's it. Okay, that's it. You want to get more specific on macros, do it. None of this paleo bullshit. You're just looking for a gimmick, bro. You're looking for a gimmick. You're one of those guys who put the cart in front of the horse kind of people. Do you know what I mean? They think that if they focus extra hard on their diet and do all this special shit, they're going to get better results. But it's like, bro, that's not sustainable. You're not going to be able to do that for the rest of your life. Do you know what I mean? I'm paleo, but then they go drink pre-workout and drink coffee and smoke ciggies. It's like, bro, caveman weren't drinking craze and smoking cigarettes. That didn't happen. Do you know what I mean? So I just think it's a gimmick. I think people who do it are just fucking stupid. When someone tells me they're doing paleo, I'm just like, bro, you know how stupid you look right now? Especially when CrossFit people are like, yeah, we're doing paleo. I'm like, motherfucker, you are the dumbest cunt I've ever fucking seen. Like, bro, really? You're probably the type of cunt that parks right at the front of the supermarket, you know what I mean? That doesn't use the self-serve checkout, that doesn't unrack their fucking weights. Do you know what I mean? Lazy motherfucking, just, blah. It just pisses me off. Alright? If anyone is paleo, like, no offense, but offense. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? It's like dudes who do keto and shit. I just don't fucking get it. I think it's stupid. I think it's really stupid. I'll get into that. I think there's another question here about that, so I'll get into that on the next one. Give me a sec. I'm looking for it. Actually, it's not even there. But I think it's like keto, dude. I think it's like another fad. I don't think fads are fads because they're not sustainable. Do you know what I mean? They're yo-yo. They're not long-term. You need to be thinking long-term. You need to think, what can I do long-term? That's like why I drink coffee. I don't take pre-workout. That's why dudes, because you can go to a fucking, you can be training in Bangladesh, bro. You can be training in a beach on Egypt. You can be training in some slum in the middle of nowhere and guarantee you they have coffee. It's just sustainable, bro. It's just sustainable. You can get coffee anywhere. It's not sustainable to drink craze. Can you get craze everywhere in the world? Fucking no. Do you know what I mean? You can't do it. So I'm just saying, go after sustainability. To me, your diet should be based around glucose. It should be based around carbs. And people are going to say, oh, your body can function off other things but carbs. But it's like, bro, to me, I look at it from just the quickest way, the most physiologically efficient way your body wants to work. Your brain only functions on glucose. And like I said before, it all starts within your head. So I'm not going to fuck around and beat around the bush and eat fats and shit and eat no carbs. I'm going to give that brain the glucose it wants so it can get me feeling good, so I can have good serotonin levels, so I can be in a good mental place throughout the day, so I'm jacked up. Okay, you want to be jacked up. When you're jacked up and you're carved up and your head's all clear and you're hydrated and you slept well and it's bulk carbs, you feel good, bro. You feel good. Everything else just works itself out. It's like that triangle life. I said that in the Sydney thing, that the strongest triangle, you know how everyone says triangles, the strongest fucking shape in the world, whatever? Yeah, well, the triangle of life is sleep, water, and carbs, aka nutrition, but I'm going to say glucose, so sleep, water, glucose. That's the key, bro. Sleep, water, glucose. You have them three things, you have that triangle, it's the key. It's the key to doing anything you want. All right, next question. Chance Mitchell, PBC. Abdullah, mate, what's some of your goals as far as numbers on the big three in the next year? October 15. All right, I'm going to lay it down for you. I think by the end of next year, I want my deadlift to be over 315 kilos. Okay? Maybe even 320. But at night, maybe even more, dude. I honestly think I'm capable of more. I can't really give you a specific number because I don't know how training is going to go and what can fucking happen. God knows. Touch wood. Actually, no, fuck touch wood. But you know what I mean? Over 315, I want to say 320 deadlift. I want to say a 160 bench press. And I want to say around a 230, 240, to whatever squat. Okay, low 500s. All right? I think I'm capable of that, and I think they're impressive numbers because I'll be 21. I actually really do believe in my head that in 7 weeks' time, when I've peaked, when I'm ready, I think at 93 kilos body weight, I will pull 300 kilos or over, which is a big fucking lift for someone who's 20, and that, I think that's a good lift, and I'm really happy I'll be able to achieve that goal. I think that's going to be sick, and I know I will achieve it, but that's it, all right? How big do you flip? How big pancakes do you flip? Shouldn't it be like, how big are the pancakes? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. But I flip big pancakes, mate. I'm the original pancake flipper, all right? When you flip your pancakes, think of me. Sounds fucked up, but I'm the original. I walk down the street and everyone knows I flip the biggest pancakes. Metaphorically and physically and literally, I do all of it, bro. Then are they going to have my face on fucking Miss Buttersworth fucking, pancake mix soon? That's going to be me, okay? Next question. Daniel Davis, when are you coming back to Cali? I can't even say Cali because Americans say Cali. When are you coming back out to Cali? We can blast Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Ariana Grande while simultaneously getting our Lane Norton stomp on while tossing back low sugar catch up and hitting some deadlifts. Bro, I'm going to be back in California like I said, man, in a month's time. And we're going to do every single one of those fucking things you just said. Shout outs to Daniel. He's a sick cunt. All right? We're going to do everything you just said. Bro, it's going to be a Nelly tip drill video when I get back out to California. Let's be real. I'm going to set the place off. I set the place off last time, and I'm setting off the place again right now. Bringing that community up even more. Tip drill videos, training, food, sleep, parties, whatever you want to do, bro, we're doing it. You hit me up if you're there, dude. It's going to be fucking sick. All right? Next question. Thoughts on Tony Abbott? Mussolino. Dude, good. Actually, thank God Mussolino commented on this. Mussolino is actually one of those dudes I was talking about. He hit me up when he came to compete in Melbourne as powerlifting. I never met the fucking guy, bro. But as soon as I met him, we were mates. Like, there was no beating around the bush. I saw him, he saw me. I'm like, bro. He came up to me in the gym, and I was like, bro, we're mates. Hands down, we're mates. I had work the next day, and I was like, fuck it. He's a mate. I'm going to his powerlifting meet after work. You know what I mean? And I could have easily been like, nah, bro, I've been up since 5 a.m. I don't want to go to a meet at fucking, till 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and then go train till like 2. Fuck that. I was like, nah, fuck it, bro. He's a mate, and I got to do what I got to do. I got to fucking think about that long-term goal. I'm going to go support him, because I would love to be supported by him if I was doing the meet, and I supported him. He's a sick cunt. And fuck Tony Abbott. Everyone knows that. Fuck Tony Abbott. Alright? Are you planning to compete in the near future? Bodybuilding or powerlifting? Iron Speaks. Shouts to him. I'm competing in powerlifting in about 7 weeks, I hope. But I will compete in 7 weeks or 8 weeks or 9 weeks. Within the next couple months, I'll be competing on powerlifting, hopefully at 93 kilos. Bodybuilding, nah. Like, I'm just so put off the bodybuilding culture that I don't want anything to do with it. And I know that's a bit of a downer on my part because it was a big passion of mine growing up. And I know people say, oh, you shouldn't get influenced by this shit. But, like, dude, you can't help but get influenced by the fuckwits in bodybuilding. And they're not... I think Australian bodybuilding culture is much worse than bodybuilding culture in America. Okay? Like, there's a lot of fuckwits who do natural bodybuilding in Australia. Alright? But there's not a lot of fuckwits who do natural bodybuilding in America. I don't know why, but there's a lot of them who do. Not all of them. I got some good mates who still do natural bodybuilding here, but like to me, it's just like I don't want to surround myself with them people. Like you're productive in your environment. Like why would I hang around with them? So I'm kind of put off by it, but that's why I love powerlifting. That's why I love people who do Olympic lifting. The community is just so good. Everyone's got their heads such screwed on most of the time. Most of them that it's chilled. You know what I mean? You actually get something out of it. What do you prefer about Australia's lifestyle compared to American? Alright, well, I think that, I've said this before, but I think Australia is the best fucking country hands down in the world. Okay, but I think our culture's really fucked up. I think America is second to us in the best country in the world. I don't even know where America would rank, but I feel like Americans just have such a better culture than us. Okay? Think about the unity of America. Think about how patriotic they all are. Think about how much they love their country. Do you know what I mean? Think about how much they love it. Think about how accepting they are of other people's culture. When I think about American people, I think about people who don't. Most of the ones I know, I think about how they didn't buy into this, consumerism like a lot of us here in Australia do. They don't need a lot. They don't need to live in a fancy house and drive a fancy car to be happy. All they need is the gym. All they need is their mates. All they need is their loved one. All they need is their girlfriend. They just need the basic things to have a happy life. Do you know what I mean? They just need to be alive to be happy, bro. Like they just need to have a beating heart to be happy. But here, people want more. It's just never enough. They want that CEO lifestyle. And they have that CEO lifestyle. They want more. They just want more. They keep wanting more. And it's like, bro, how much more do you want? The world can't give you any more. You have to give yourself what you want. Okay? You have to create it yourself in your head, bro. You can't keep you know what I mean? Oh yeah, sweet, having a new bike's gonna be dope, but after a week it's gonna be the same fucking bike. Moving to a different city is gonna be sick for 6 months, but eventually it's gonna catch up with you and you're gonna be back to where you started if you're not working on it. You know what I mean? But that's what I love about America. Just the mindset's way better. They don't buy into that consumerism bullshit we do here. And I just find that a lot of them are just generally more happy because they're not searching for something that's not there. They're not searching for happiness and material. Alright? That's what I love the Americans, man. I fucking love them. And I feel like they're very here in Australia, I think we have a big racism problem. Dudes will get on TV and talk about banning boat people and refugees, and it's like, bro, your ancestors came here on a fucking boat. You know what I mean? Like, your ancestors came here on a boat, and you wouldn't be here right now today if your parents didn't come here. Your ancestors didn't come here on a boat. But you want to sit there on TV and say, ban the boat people. Ban the boat people. You know what I mean? At a time when your ancestors came here on a boat, the countries they were coming from weren't as fucked up as the countries people are coming from now, who are fleeing from actual fucking terrorism and danger and all that bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I know. They're very welcoming to other cultures. In Australia here, we're very racist towards, Arabs, Aboriginals who actually own the fucking land. It's just a mind fuck how many people in Australia, they're just idiots, man. They don't even have their own brain, bro. They get brainwashed by media, they get brainwashed by society, and they just follow the pack. Just a bunch of fucking sheep who follow the pack, don't blaze their own trail, and they want to get behind something. They want to get behind, so when someone says fuck that Arab cunt, everyone says fuck that Arab cunt because that makes them a part of a community where they feel special. Once again, because they keep searching for that thing to make them feel good when it's like, bro, you're searching, but you'll never find it. Alright? Do you do cardio and cutting? I haven't actually properly cut in about 2 years, to be honest with you. I've almost been bulking for 2 years now. And, I would say you got to do what you do to get in shape. Don't let some motherfucker on the internet tell you that doing, half an hour of cardio a week's too much. Everyone wants to bombard you with this social media. Now that social media is so big, people want to they think that like showing them, dudes will be like, oh bro, look how clean I eat, look how dedicated I am. That's equally as fucked up as the guy posting photos of Pop-Tarts being like, bro, look how shredded I am. I saw this strong liftwear post today on, I'm saying what I want. I'll say the name. I saw this strong liftwear fucking post on Instagram today of some fucking cunt eating a McFlurry and had veins in his legs. And I was like, bro, sweet. Like, it's the 21st century, bro. Like, we know that you can get shredded. Like, come on. Like, that was so circa 2000. Like, we know that you can fucking get shredded and eat fucking Pop-Tarts and eat whatever you want. We know you can get shredded. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers IFBB too. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think you're a sick cunt because of that? Like, cool. Like, sweet. That's sweet. Like, dope. Like, you got veins in your legs and you're eating McFlurries. Like, ooh, now, like, look at you. Like, you're a sick cunt. No one cares. All right, no one fucking cares. I hate when I see that shit. That's what puts me off bodybuilding culture so much. I fucking hate that shit. And I almost hate it so much. I used to do that sometimes. Now I'm thinking about like, fuck, I was the fucking shittest cunt. Like, I was the shittest cunt. Like, that's so. Don't let people tell you what you need to do when you're cutting. Do what you need to get. Do what you need to cut. Do what you need to do to get in shape. But I would suggest to you that you take this piece of advice pretty seriously. Think about everything you do outside the gym first before you think about increasing your cardio. Think about how far is the supermarket from your house? Maybe walk to the supermarket. Maybe don't sit down all day like a fat piece of shit. Maybe get up from the office chair once every 2 hours and just go for a little bit of walk. Maybe think about, eating more, a tiny bit more to live more. Don't be so drastic with cutting your food and increasing your activity. Do more to live more. Sometimes people, all they need to do is, just implant the idea of, I'm just going to eat a tiny bit more and move more. And then they lose weight, dude. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like dudes when they do the reverse diet, I've said this before, they start eating more carbs and their body weight stays the same or goes down because they're doing more, they're more happy. You got to feed that brain, bro. You got to fuel it. You got to fuel the engine so you can move more, do more, and be more. But at the end of the day, some people don't process food as well. I'm coming from both angles of, that do more, eat more, be more, whatever. But I'm also coming from the realistic point of view that some people actually can't eat that much food. So I'd say, bro, just implement little things into your lifestyle, Just don't be the lazy cunt that when they drop the fucking control on the floor, they don't pick it up, all right? Maybe walk to the supermarket, do all these little things. But if that's not even working, just start as low as you can with the cardio and then increase it as much as you need to, bro. That's it. That's the world we live in. Sometimes some cunts need to do fucking 2 hours of cardio a day to get in shape, But next question, top 5 fat, carb, and protein sources. I'm not going to even answer that question, bro. I don't even know. Like carbs, I like eating rice. Protein, I like eating, yogurt. Fat, I like eating cheese. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes. Look at the link in my fucking Instagram, mate. A dummy could work that out, brother. No offense. Also, will you ever do bodybuilding show? Do you ever see? I already answered that. Do you ever see yourself coaching powerlifting in future? Actually, I don't really ever, in the near future, I don't see myself doing any coaching. I can't justify it. You know what I mean? I've had dudes offer to pay me to do it. But it's just like, dude, I feel like, I don't know if this will sound a bit fucked up, but I feel like how can I tell you how to squat and program your deadlift? Like, I'm a big believer in, you don't have to squat 1,000 kilos to know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? But, to me, I'm just I can't tell you what to do, bro. You squat more than me. You deadlift more than me. Even then, I still can't justify you paying me that money when it's just like, dude, I want to give you this advice for free. You know what I mean? I want to give you this. I'd rather help you change your life rather than hit a squat PR. I'd rather help you live a better life mentally than help you get a big deadlift PR. Do you know what I mean? And I can't justify charging someone for that. I just can't because I've adopted this mindset from so many people that I never had to pay for. I never had to pay for it. So why should I charge people for it? Do you know what I mean? Do you consider yourself to be a sick cunt? Indeed, mate, I do. Will you be at the Arnold, brah? Yes, I will be at the Arnold. If you're talking about the Arnold Australia, yeah, I live literally 100 metres from the venue. So I'm definitely going to be there. That's going to be another tip drill fucking weekend, Hangover 5 weekend. It's going to be sick. All right, so if you're coming to the Arnold in Melbourne, hit me up. If you want a place to stay, hit me up. If you want to hang out, hit me up. I'll be in Melbourne for that. What are your life goals? I already talked about it. Thoughts on veganism, veggie training? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. I think proper vegans are some of the sickest cunts on the planet. I love the idea of being vegan. Do you know what I mean? I love the idea of it. Okay, I'm not saying I love it so much I want to do it, but I'm saying I love it. They've really enforced that triangle of sleep, water, nutrition, of carbs. You know what I mean? I love it, dude. I don't think being vegan's a fad at all. I don't think it's being a fad at all. I think it's a very sustainable diet. I think it's sick, dude. I love how these dudes look at the big picture. I love how the big names and people who promote being vegan think about the big picture. They're not telling you to do anything extreme. They're just telling you to eat a lot of carbs, have a good mindset, and do a lot of fucking exercise, which is sick. Put a lot of work in. Hit those big life goals, hit those big goals, hit those big training goals, eat a lot of food, be happy, and achieve what you want to achieve. And I think that's fucking sick. Big picture thinking's where it's at, bro. Think big picture all the time and you'll always be happy, cunt. Alright, next question. How do you develop a confidence to be not give a fuck and what else big? It's truly admirable. Also, how do you recommend people to have strenuous job, increase their activity, keep it real, bro. Well, the activity, dude, shout outs to you for asking questions. Activity, like I said to that other cunt before, man, just think about your life outside the gym, like what you're doing. Okay, I'm not saying go walk 100,000 steps a day. I know to eat more. I know to do that. It's stupid. It's got to be sustainable, okay? So you want to think about little ways you can increase your activity just to increase your TDE. So I'm saying, like, if the supermarket's 2 k's away, walk to the supermarket. Make it a thing. Make it a thing you do with your girlfriend, all right? If you sit on the couch all day at work, just get up, man. Bro, walk to the supermarket down the road to eat. Stand up a bit more. Walk around a bit more. Even sometimes just change your mental state. Be more energetic, dude. Think more. Think more. You probably burn more, dude. Do you know what I mean? Go out with your friends more. If you want to do something, go do it. Pick up that pencil you just dropped on the floor. Clean your kitchen. Do all them things. Generally, the dudes who eat the most and get the most lean and who do it the easiest generally have those things in place. You know what I mean? They still do things with their fucking family. They're not lazy cunts. They still keep the training volume high. They walk to the supermarket. They want to do anything. They want to hike mountains. They want to do all this shit. And you know what I mean? And sometimes they don't even have physical jobs, but their physical activity is still high. Do you know what I mean? So always look at everything else you're doing outside the gym, because you got to think about it like the small percentage of the time you're in the gym that you're burning calories is really a small percentage of your life, and there's all this other percentage of your life where you're burning calories that you need to address. All right? So that's it. So think about outside the gym, and it's really the small things that make the biggest difference, okay? So, tell yourself you're not going to be lazy no more. Tell yourself you're going to clean after you eat. Tell yourself that you're going to walk to the supermarket if it's close. All right. Tell yourself, you're going to go out with your mates on a Saturday and play basketball and have fun and socialize and do all that. All right. The confidence thing, bro. The confidence thing, I've said this before, man. The confidence thing is just like allowing yourself to become confident. Okay. You have to. Not everyone's born confident. I was never, growing up, I wasn't that confident. But now I feel like I'm getting more confident day by day. You really have to. You have to really. You need to go. You need to create yourself. Dumb sluts will say, "I need to go find myself." Don't say that, bro. You need to create yourself, and the only way to create yourself is to put. It's like training. You need to stimulate. You need to stimulate it. You need to put yourself in the opportunity to create that confidence. You need to go search for it. You need to long for it. You need to crave for it. Do the things you don't want to do. Okay. If you're scared of walking outside with your shirt off, take your shirt off and walk outside. If you're scared of traveling because you don't know anyone, travel. If you're scared of making friends, make new friends. Make a point to put yourself in the situations you're scared of. And eventually, bro, when you do all these things and meet all these new people and travel and take your shirt off and do all these, it's some things to other people are easy, and dudes won't have a problem with taking their shirt off. They're confident. Some dudes aren't. And, just the small thing, you need to put yourself in the position that's going to make yourself confident. That's what I'm trying to say. Without being able to put yourself in the positions that are going to make you develop as a human being, you'll never become confident, because that's really what life's about. It's about growing, okay? It's about growing. But you can't grow if you keep squatting 100 kilos day in, day out. You need to push it. You need to keep pushing the boundaries of your personal, your personal confidence, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Okay, next question and last question. If you had 1 week to live, what would you make sure to do in the 1 week fulfilling your any goals before you were going to do? And what would you want to be remembered for besides being a sick cunt in my life? I don't even. Is that laughing my? Yeah, LMI, laughing my. Yeah, LMAO. I think that's laughing my ass off. But, bro, to be honest with you, like, I feel like now that I wake up with that feeling, now this is people going to say I'm getting real deep on this shit, but like I think about this sometimes. I know it's a cooked door, but now that I think about like when I wake up in the morning with that feeling in my gut, I literally feel like I could get hit by a car right now and I wouldn't be that pissed off about it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just wouldn't be that pissed off about it. If I had 1 week left to live, bro, I think that like everyone I've talked to in the last couple of years, I don't know, like before that, but I think, I think I'd be remembered. I think I'd be, remembered in a decent, people would think positive about me. I think they wouldn't say I'm that much of a cunt. There's always going to be people who hate on me for, but there's always going to be people on hating me for doing the stuff I want to do. There's always going to be those haters that say, oh, he's an arrogant fuckwit. It's like, bro, you call me an arrogant fuckwit behind a keyboard. Like, come on, dude. Like, you're the cunt. You are the cunt who parks in front of the supermarket. You are the cunt I'm talking about. You are the cunt that's too scared to walk out in front of his own door unless he's with mates. You are the cunt who's too scared to talk to a girl. You are this cunt who's hating on me, dude. Don't hate on me, dude. I'm just trying to change lives, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'd be... I just want to be remembered... At the end of the day, bro, like I said in that long-term goal, I just want to be remembered as that person that's... I don't even want to be remembered, dude. Like, I don't even want people to remember me as Abdullah the sick cunt. I want people to remember the legacy I left behind in terms of that lifestyle. I want people to remember the lifestyle more than they remember me. I want people to remember to be positive and, to appreciate the world they live in, and to just to be growing as an individual day in, day out, rather than being like, oh, Abdullah was such a funny sick cunt on YouTubes. Alright? But that's the answer to that. And if I had 1 week left to live, bro, the first thing I'd do is I'd just go back to my family, dude. I'd just go back to Adelaide. I'm from Adelaide originally. And just hang out with my mum. Hang out with, I'd buy my sister a plane ticket down to Adelaide. I'd hang out with my sister and hang out with my mum and hang out with my grandma. And that's it, bro. I just chill with my family, man. That's what life's about, man. That triangle of life. Glucose, fucking water, sleep, family, man. That's a whole nother triangle, bro. You gotta love your life, man. Alright, I'm wrapping up this podcast right now. I've got to go to the supermarket. You gotta love your life, bro. You gotta love your life. You're gonna be here for a while, so you may as well love it. You may as well. You need to take it seriously. You know what I mean? Don't fuck around, bro. Don't fuck around. The world will chew you up and spit you out like a cocksucker. It will fuck you up the ass like Lex Steele's fucking you up the ass, bro. No lube. Serious. Like, it will fuck you up. It's a fucking jungle, hence the name of the podcast. It's a fucking jungle. It's a fucking war. You need to be ready, dude. You need to take it fucking seriously. And I'm not saying you need to take it so seriously, walk out like a sad cunt every day, but you really need to take the way you approach day-to-day life very fucking seriously. I'm going to leave you with that. You need to take the approach, the way you approach day-to-day life, the way you approach every single thought, the way you approach every single action very fucking seriously. Alright, I'm out. Shout out to all the cunts who just listened to that podcast and just got jacked off their head, alright? I'm going to be in the US soon, and I can't wait to podcast with all the sick cunts out there and just keep bringing you dope info, alright? Hopefully that Sydney podcast is up in a few days, but that's it, man. I'm out, man. Peace.